Start recording.
Sorry, I'll
Alright,
be just having a coffee.
you're fine. Alright, so welcome to the video. You're watching this video because you need help with cat. The last video did not actually help because I did something not so smart. We're not going to talk about that right now. So
I deleted the community cat.
yeah, I accidentally, when I was showing you guys that video, I accidentally deleted the cat. None of you have been able to see it because I've already taken it down because it was completely embarrassing that I did that. So yeah. It's had 0 views. It
Well,
was
I'll be
up for
back.
like 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, until I found it. So you're gonna go into your browser. We're gonna use a different browser so it doesn't do that again to me. You're gonna go to Lines Police CAD or linespolice-cad.com. Once you get into Lines Police CAD, it's gonna keep loading for like a few seconds. Or maybe this is a browser I never ever use. You're gonna see this. You're gonna press Get Started. You're gonna see this. You're gonna press Community. It's gonna bring you in to the community thing. Now you're not going to put that as your username. You're gonna put your Discord. That's what you put. You do not put what I just put. You put your Discord, and then you're gonna put your email, not actually your email. You're gonna put like an email that you use and have access to. And I'm gonna use this email because this is a 100% made for this video. Once you do this, it's gonna sign up. This email already exists. Oh, okay. So we gotta go to login. Go to sign up. So it won't say this email already exists because you've never made an account. If you have, then okay. Your email 1779@gmail.com. The only reason I say make sure you have access to that email is because in case it has for verification. Now, you're going to see this. You're not going to see this. This is from the last video that I messed up. Now, to get to the also, you have an option to get to this link. You can go to the main Discord. Go to the main Discord. Go to the RP stuff, which is past announcements and past extra and past main. Once you get to RP stuff, you'll see CAD info. You'll have the link, so you can use that link. You'll also have the CAD code. Grab that code. Let's delete this completely because it's irrelevant. I don't know it'll be just say I don't want it, so whatever. You go to it, press join, not create. Join, put the code in, and now it's gonna say you're in the community. So now you're gonna go to civilian, and you're gonna see this on your dashboard. You're gonna only see this. You're gonna see all this. I'm gonna be in full screen. So you're gonna press manual. I'm actually gonna get out of this screen because I don't need it anymore. You're gonna see that, but mine's gonna be full. I need it because I just had to register a bunch of stuff. You're gonna press add new civilian, manual, make up a name. You can do your name. I don't care. That. Then make a birthday. We're gonna do 7/12/1980. Job. I'm gonna put none because that is true. If you work for a job, then you may put that. You put that job. If you have more than one, then just put whatever job you use the most. If you're gonna have like a cop one or DOT or fire one, just like specifically made for that, then put your main civ as none. And then put the fire department one as firefighter or EMS, whatever. Then you're gonna put 5. You're gonna put a fake height or your real height. I don't care. We're not going to put 1250. We're going to say that. We put blue, black. If you are in the army in this, you're trained for the army, you may put veteran. If you don't want to, that's fine. It's up to you. Now you can put organ donor. If you want to, I'm going to put veteran because I am trained for the army. And put valid firearms license. You're probably going to do that. You add a gun. You go to register firearm. Pick your name. Pick the gun. You just have a pistol. Boom. That's all you got to do. Now for cars. You're going to go to the robot. You're going to go into a public server or the private server. Just go to the spawner. Pick out a vehicle. I want to do the lawnmower because I gotta re-register all these anyways. You're gonna park your car. You're gonna zoom in as much as you can towards the license plate and copy that plate. Or remember that plate. Now you're gonna go put that plate in. I'm gonna put the dash. What it is. It's going to be a lawnmower. And it's going to be green. Who is I registered? It is me. So now the lawnmower is registered. Now, yes, you can have almost infinite amount of vehicles registered. It is convenient. So I'm also going to register this vehicle real quick. Not actually going to register that because I got to change the plate for an RP. Probably won't drive this around frequently, but I'll still do it. I'm going to go up to it. We're going to put H3 LL model. It looks like it's a... Was it? It's the... If you don't know the game, the actual thing, what you can do is you can go to a random browser, look up what is the... I'm going to put EL... And then you just put in ELC because if you just say in general, it's gonna be like, it's supposed to be a sedan, a combat sedan, so we're gonna copy that. And if it is really, yeah, it would be right here. So yeah, it's $19,000. So we don't care about prices. The thing doesn't ask for how much it is, so you don't have to worry. We're gonna put that. We're gonna put blue. And then you're gonna go your thing. And there. So that vehicle is now also in red. I'm gonna do one more. And it's going to be, actually, I'm sorry, two more because I forgot about this one. Now we're gonna go register vehicle. E. So, that looks like actually an L to me. Or, I mean an I, so we're gonna put that. We put Challenger. Gray. Blue. Great. Okay, then that car has been registered. Final car I'm going to register is a GTR. You do not have to register the same cars that I am. I'm just doing this because I need to register them anyway. And there. Now that my Civ is all registered and everything, something you can do, a lot of these things will get flagged for some reason because the Roblox like filter is weird, like it flags it. So we'll try to put it. Probably gonna tell me no. Yeah, see, name is censored. So what I typically do is I say ask me, and then I'll put 5'6", 150. And see, then it just, when I give someone my license, it will say ask me instead of that. You do not have to have your license as long as you know your CAD name. So yeah, that's how you do the CAD. now I'm going to show you how to do fire department. So we're going to join fire department. We're going to put my code in. That tag or code. You would put your code in, not mine. You also probably won't look like this when you join. You're going to run up to the fire station. Spawner. And you're just think, or not, you don't actually have to join fire department because it's not going to ask. I don't need any specs. So, when you're doing this, just, let's say I'm going to do the fire engine, so I probably need to register the ladder anyways, I think. So you press fire slash or EMS because it goes to the exact same page. If you're for both, then you gotta copy this with me. Add new person, put your RP name. So let's do this, and then you put whatever department. Put anywhere for, and I mean anywhere because you can go anywhere. This is based off of 5M things. Some 5M servers use Line Police CAD. This is what it's based off of. So they ask for where you are. The station number you can leave blank because you can be anywhere, any of the stations, and your call sign needs to be correct. Now for vehicle, you just press add new vehicle. Put your plate number, your engine, the same thing. And then you put fire to truck. And then it will go like that. Then we do that. I'm actually gonna do this because it's a and there. Now, once you join, once it's registered, see. So now let me show you what cops can do. So I'll show you while that loads. For this you can do pretty much you just type in their name. You do Luke. We're gonna do Luke Morgan. Search, and it will show you a report. Like I said in the last video, I'm not sure how medications work, so I'll figure that out for you guys ASAP. Once I figure it out, I'll just DM you and tell you how medications work. So yeah, that's how you do the medic. That's all they can really do. This is only really for EMS. Fire department, you don't really need it. You know what? Actually, I think I know how to add medication. So I think if you go back to civilian, press your character. Yeah, and then see you can add a medication right here. That's how you do it. That's what you would do, is you can add a medication. Yeah, just like for dosage, put what you do, and then when you take it. You don't have to do that. That is 100% optional. So that's how you add medication. I'm sorry. Now for the police. Police, sometimes we could, sometimes we don't. Most of the time we don't. Unless there's a dispatcher online, then we just say, "Oh, we got a traffic stop." We typically actually say their name because we typically know who it is. If you don't, that's 100% okay. Just say you got a traffic stop and where you are. Once you are on the CAD and you're police, because you are the ones who mostly use CAD, is police department. You're gonna go over here. Oh, fire department / EMS. When you're going on duty, go to the fire database. This is something that's very tricky. You actually pick what vehicle you're gonna be active on, press it, and you press 1041. It automatically apparently puts you on 1041. I know, again, I'll explain what each code means in just a moment. So, alright, there. So when you do this, you go 1041, 10-8. That means you are on patrol and active for calls. 1041 means you've logged into CAP. That's what it says, but it actually means you're on the roads and stuff. If you actually go through this, yeah, beginning tour of duty in 1042 is when you go offline. It's the end of your tour. 10.8 means you're available for calls. 10.6 means you're busy. 10.7 means you're off service for now. When you go 1042, you just have to do 1042. When you're at a traffic stop, just make sure you're on duty still and just press 1011. 1023 means you're arriving on the scene. That one most of us forget to do, so don't be sad or ashamed when you think to do it. We mostly use like this is what we usually do. 1097 means you're en route. Again, you do not have to use it as long as you say that out loud or say it in game. 1015 means you have a suspect in custody. Again, you don't have to do it as long as you say something. 1070 means a foot pursuit. None of us really say we're in a 1070. We typically say we got a foot chase. We'll usually ask for backup. And 1080 means there's a vehicle pursuit. That's what most of us use, is we'll say we're in a 1080. So when requesting backup, you can say it out loud or through the game radio. When you press the panic button, press it in game. Do not press it in here. That's the noise that will happen when you do press it here, though. So once you pressed it, yeah, it does that. I'm gonna go back 10.8. First is, I mean, people who are listening to CAD, you'll hear it. If you don't, then it's whatever. But this is what you would see. Let's say I'm on police and I press the panic button. You'll actually see it and you'll actually hear it. Versus CAD, you're just gonna hear this weird beeping noise in your headphones. And you'll be like, "What kind of craziness is that?" And then, but versus if you hear it and see it in game, you'll be like, "Oh, someone needs help." So yeah, it's way better if you just do it in game. Don't actually bother with doing it on CAD. The firearm database. So, and now to run someone's info. I'm gonna get on police team really quickly. So, let's say we're on duty, we're on patrol. Let's say we're actually just starting patrol, even, okay? And you're pulling out of the station and you're getting on the highway because you're a state trooper. Alright, so let's let my game process that I'm in game, or that I'm on this team real quick. Like I've always said during trainings, I don't care what you use. So come up to here, customize. Make sure you use your custom livery when on patrol. So we're just gonna use the Dominator as an example. Alright, so let's say you're getting on the highway and you have your radar on and it says someone's going 100. Alright, you're gonna throw your lights on like you normally do. We're gonna, pull them over. Once they've finally gotten pulled over, you report that you're on a 1011. Again, you can do it in Discord or not. I mean, it's preferred if you say it out loud and then put it on the CAD. So when especially if you got a dispatcher online, so they know what you're doing. Especially when we got bank robberies and stuff. They know who is and who isn't available. So you'll press 1011. I'm on this 1011. You hop out of your car, do your normal traffic stop saying, "Hey, I'm blah 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 with blah blah blah." So I'm gonna go, "Hey, I'm Trooper Bud with the Kentucky State Police. Do you know I'm pulling you over?" You can have a different pull over message. That's what I do. I just say who I am and what my department is, just so they know. So yeah, once you've told them why they got pulled over, we're gonna say, oh, you got pulled over for going 80 in a 50. Okay. The speed limit on Highway 55 is 70, so or 80 in the 70. Can I get your license, registration, and proof of insurance? Once they give you your license, you go back to your car. I mean, this is not fully needed, but it makes it realistic. Go back to your car. Don't turn on your siren. That's miss button click. You can turn off your blinker. Then you go to name database. We're gonna put Luke because that's totally who it is. And there. Then when you search it, it's gonna search. It's gonna give it a second, and then it's gonna pop up this. It's gonna say their info. You're gonna see the veteran, organ donor would just have a part. You can search their warrants, their registered vehicles. See, this is all their registered vehicles and all their firearms. Once you see that they have a firearm, you can ask them once you get back. To issue a citation, you press issue citation, fill out the info, the plate, model, color, the fine, what they did. If you don't know what kind of car it is, just ask them. This will automatically do itself. So let's say I do a bunch of citations, it automatically adds up for itself on its own. So you don't have to worry about this ticket. We're gonna put this back to 0. Now let's say I've signed that. Or warning, it's gonna do the exact same thing, except it's not actually going to give them that. It's just this would just put that up there. It's got to fill out the same questions. Now, this is something that a lot of officers forget to do in this server. I don't know what it is, but every single one does it. Forgets to do it. What you do is this all gets filled out on its own. Every single thing, besides the few things. You need to put why they got arrested. So, we're going to say DUI, fleeing from officer, and pointing at a gun. Detail of event, just explain in a somewhat of what happened, what actions you took, called backup, it was started a thing, and the summary is they got arrested and was sentenced or whatever you want to put. A lot of us will forget to do that. Now, warrant, let's say someone fled from officers and we lost eyes on them. So we're going to say felony evasion. Then you also do not forget to press submit. None of this stays if you press submit, and if you just press the X like I did. I'm just pressing the X because I don't need this character to have a bunch of citations on his thing when I get pulled over in the next SSU. So yeah, you can put any citation. If you put other, please put why there's a warrant. Do not put RP. Like, if let's say we're doing an active warrant RP, do not put for RP. Just do one of the reasons. One of the cops can tell you what to do. If you revoke their driver's license, you can do that and get them out of their car. Search, yeah. And it will show you everything. It will say if a car is stolen or not. Now, to run a plate, because you're running plates or something, you're like at a light and there's like someone in front of you. Let's say you want to run a plate, okay? So we're going to do one of my many examples. We're going to do this one. You're going to type the plate in. You press search, or you're at a traffic stop and you just want to run because they won't answer your question or give you their thing. Then you can register this. It will show you if it's not, if it's stolen or not. So yeah, shows you pretty much everything. That is helpful. It helps with a lot of RPs. It makes RP realistic. It helps with a lot of. If you have any further questions, you can, like I've always said, EM and SHR. They'll help you ASAP. Or this is the only different one that I will say differently. If you go into our Discord, that is the wrong tab. If you go into our Discord and go to tickets, you can see there's a ticket called Cat Help. This is revoked for helping to get help with cat. In case you forget something or need help on something that wasn't mentioned, you can put it there and we'll help you ASAP. I hope this video helps. Because that's the goal of these, is to get help for these videos. And I will see you in the next one.